I actually started research really young. I was in a high school program that was like very research focused. And I realized I really liked the process of research. I liked reading about it. I liked writing posters, writing abstracts. I wanted to do something more about disease. And so when I came to UF, I looked for labs that were doing kind of disease work, and I found this lab which studies intestinal immune system, how we respond to infections, and I thought that was really fascinating. And the fact that I could contribute to that knowledge is really exciting to me. This lab, the Boulant/Stanifer lab, studies intestinal immune system. So how your intestines respond to all of the different microbes and pathogens that are coming through. You have a lot of healthy microbes and you have a lot of parasitic microbes that can come in. And so in this project, we've been looking at this unique characteristic of the gut, which is that it's hypoxic, which means it has low oxygen. And they've started to see in the lab that certain viruses actually do better in this hypoxic environment. So we wanted to know, do things other than viruses also are influenced by the hypoxia, which is why we started studying parasites. And that's where my project came in. We started looking at Cryptosporidium parvum, which is a very common intestinal parasite, and saw that it was very impacted by this hypoxic environment. I'm getting the answer to questions that people have never asked before. And I think it's really cool to just see what the outcome of each experiment is, because I usually have an idea of what we expect. But sometimes we're just testing something out and we don't know what's going to happen, and it's really exciting to see what it's going to show. So my advice for undergraduate students who want to get involved in research is to get started early. Don't be put off because you think you don't have experience, you don't really know much. As long as you can show that you're curious, that you put in some effort, and that you're interested and willing to learn and willing to work hard, you'll do well. And once you actually do find a lab, don't worry about it being the exact topic that exactly matches your major. Just find something that you find interesting and a lab environment that you connect with. I think it's a really good environment here. So I never felt like, oh, I'm just an undergrad, I'm not smart enough to be here. Everyone has been super encouraging and encouraging me to try something even if I'm not comfortable doing it yet. Presenting at lab meeting. You get better the more you do it. You can get better at anything if you do it enough.